So for the legato stuff, we talked about the right hand, keeping everything covered. So I would do a couple different things. We said dirty and clean. But I would kind of do this routine where I would sit and play. Trying to keep this low, my left hand. I don't want to go, try just enough. Right, then 1-4, each one, and 2-4, 2-3, and 3-4. Meanwhile, if I wanted to pick, my pick is ready, but everything is muted because of this part of my thumb. Then I would do a thing where I kind of go up, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, slide. And I'm not doing any. Being really honest with myself, when I feel myself blowing it, I slow down. Because I try to want to get every hammer and snap. So if I can do it slow, eventually it'll speed up. That's pretty good. Every string, because each string's going to feel different. Now I do this, look at my right hand. I'm holding everything here. I'm holding my pick is on whatever string I'm playing. So if I'm playing the A string, hammering it, in real life, I'm not going to hammer every note. I might throw some pick notes in there. So my pick is ready to pick this string I'm on. My thumb is muting the low E string. Or I should say my thumb is muting whatever fingers are up that way, whatever strings are up that way. So if I'm here, my thumb's muting every string. If I'm on the A string, it's muting just the E. Now, if I move across this way, my hand has to move even though I'm not picking anything. I might use an assist. Okay, once I do that, I might do some 3-note per string combos. So it'll be like half step, half step, 2 whole steps this way, 2 whole steps this way, and maybe whole half this way. So what I mean is I might go 1, 2, 4. I used to do a thing like so I'm going. So that's 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2 on the next string, 4, 1. It's a 2-string pattern. This going up is trickier. And the same thing with 1, 3, 4. Which you'll find this is the tougher way, legato, because your third finger just doesn't work anatomically properly. Something's wrong. I think it's tied to this tendon or something weird. So this is always harder than this. So I would do that, and then I would do whole step. And then the same thing, my third finger, and then maybe some pattern. If the good side of that, or the double, benefit is then all of these 3-note per string patterns are going to have some of those in them, right? So some combination. So if I played, let's say this pattern 3 here, if I played. That's a tough one. It's all third and fourth finger. Pattern true is. And then at least I have a practical use for it. But the secret thing is in the right hand. If I have a lot of gain, it makes so much noise. So I got to really get my coverage. So here I am on the high E, and everything else is covered, the B string. And then the only other deal is if I'm bending a note, I have to get out of the way, my right hand. So if I go, sometimes if I do an aggressive bend like that, or a rake, I had to move my pick out of the way because the string is now moving. If I go like this, I can't even do it. I'm bending into my thumb. So sometimes I'll do stuff like that. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to have stuff ringing. So it's a combination of, it's a 50-50 deal. 50% of my effort is going into making notes come out. The other 50% is making sure notes don't come out. And you can't really do that unless you do it both ways. It's got to be clean, so you bust your ass on the left hand, and then you got to play with a lot of distortion. That's the only way you're going to know if everything's not muddled. It's more sensitive, and that's what makes it tougher. The notes come out easy, yeah, but all the noise comes out easy too.